Hi, Collective. This is Kiki the Goddess. Welcome back to Goddess Guidance, or welcome if this is your first time here. So, I have a message right now for the collective. You went through the trials, you've done the work. That's something that comes up a lot here. This is a collective that has reflected, done a lot of self-reflection, that's done a lot of self-work. I'm hearing even like cleared your karma in this lifetime. Like you've done the work on yourself to make you a better person. So you put out a lot of great energy, good deeds. So now you're manifesting a new beginning, a rebirth. Okay. Be cautious during this new rebirth, because whatever I'm getting that new devil energy. 17 is significant, 11-7 is significant, 27 is significant, 9 is significant, 18 is also significant. But new levels, new devils, right? So with this rebirth, you have this new cycle, this new start, this new life. And where you're a star, where you're in position, the position that divine is putting you in as this evolved person, as this highly vibrating person, you have no choice but to be surrounded by others who don't vibrate on the same frequency, because there's not as many as there are the collective. So we're going to be spread apart a little bit more. You'll have your soul tribe, but you'll still be in spaces where you are placed there to raise the vibration. So there's going to be new trials and tribulations that come with that. Yeah, we got the ego and excess card coming up, the trickster card. So this is some sort of warning that there's going to be temptation on this new path, but you need to remain balanced. Okay. There's some sort of disruption coming in. Oh, this is the disruption. This rebirth that you've manifested or are manifesting. Yeah, you completed a cycle, so now you're on to a new cycle. A cycle that you have been persistent and patient around entering. You known for a while that there was something new for you, that you can make changes to your circumstances, and now you're here, you've made it. The divine has called justice on the situation, and you deserve this new way, this new life. Too many cards. What's the shadow? What's the shadow? Spirit? What's the shadow? Yeah, so this is foresight into the future. You're being expanded. So again, with this expansion, there's going to come new experiences, new things, new trials. You've mastered self. So in this new cycle, you're going to be challenged to maintain this high level of self. The Conjure Woman. The Conjure Woman. Okay, so you're manifesting a creation. You're likely going to be working, like collaborating with someone. I'm also feeling like this is you collaborating, like co-creation, collaborating with God, collaborating with your spirit team. This also could be collaborating with Soul Tribe. But I'm picking up big emphasis on collaborating with your spirit team. The Star card. The Star card. Yeah, the Tower. You are now in this rebirth energy, or this rebirth energy. If you're in this, if you don't feel like you're in this yet, or if everything feels like it's just crumbling down, this is why it's happening, for your rebirth. Okay? For you to become the person that you need to become to manifest this new beginning. Clarifying the ego and excess card, the trickster card, is the Two of Pentacles. So again, you're going to have to balance, or you're going to have the illusion of choice between choosing this new energy that you chose, or choosing this egoic energy, this energy that isn't aligned with the Most High, going back to old ways. You're going to, if you had this rebirth, you know what you need to do, but this is God warning you of not going back to old ways, right? Because you haven't been tempted in those ways yet. So you can be in spaces where you might be in parties. Maybe you used to drink a lot. Maybe you'll be back in those situations. Maybe you'll be back just around certain type of energy, but now you have a new purpose in those spaces. And that is to uplift the spaces that you're in. And you need to choose to do so while you're there. Remember why you're here. And this is not for you to not enjoy yourself. Yes, God is granting you with a new cycle, a new abundant life, but it is with purpose. Father of Water, balance and harmony. Father of Water. Right now, you might be in an energy of planning what the next steps are. Now that you've had this spiritual rebirth, you're planning on ways to take action, what you're going to be working on next, using your intuition. This is granting you stability. So what action you're going to take to create this stability. So the rebirth was so you could know and believe what you were capable of. And now, everything you've learned, you have to use your intuition, the foresight, the guidance, the clarity, the new ideas that the divine is planting into you. You are planning right now to execute that. Anything else for this Father of Water card? Yeah, and we have the Sun card here. This is bringing joy from the darkness. You might have been, or you are in a space of unknown right now, not knowing how things are going to be working out for you, but abundance is coming. This has been a slow burn journey for the collective. But again, you've completed the cycle, so now things will start to pick up. Yeah, we have Ace of Wands, new beginning. You are being granted with a new beginning, where you're in abundant and stable and just very sure of yourself energy. 1010 is significant. 10 is the number of new cycles, is the number of completion. If you have been seeing this number, you've completed the cycle. This is just for the confirmation. Also, 10 minutes on the timer. You had to unbreak your own heart. Whether other people broke it, you had to put the pieces together. And that's what this phase that you were in of manifesting this rebirth was about. Putting the pieces back together, remembering who you were before you manifested into this reality, before you were affected by the traumas of this world, of your bloodline. You had to remember who you were, and that's what you've done. There might be a partnership coming in to build something with someone. We also saw some of that energy with the Three of Pentacles. 222 could be significant. 2 has been coming up a lot. The energy of balance has been coming up a lot in this reading. I feel like this is a positive connection. More in this Two of Cups. So I have the Two of Cups here. Chariot. Yeah, this is for you, something for you to go forward with victoriously. This is about that planning and strategy that we talked about. This is something that is happening quickly, and that's going to bring in financial justice. You just have to remain solid in your thoughts, step up to the plate, know who you are, know that you've had this spiritual rebirth, and that you are in position to inspire others right now. Yeah. But yeah, you're going to be working with others as it pertains to executing these goals and these visions. It came up in the reading, and it just came up right now. Don't overexert yourself with the things that you're working on. Okay. Peace, persistence, patience card, the Peacemaker. The Moon, yeah. So the Sun card came out before the Moon, and this Peacemaker card was the last card of the Oracle deck that came out, of the Ancestors Oracle deck. So that already happened. You can come out of this waiting patiently in the dark, because now the sun has come out. Okay. With 3 shuffles, Divine Spirit, what messages do you have from the collective? Okay. We got, make sure that you are staying connected to God, to your ancestors of the highest light, to your angels, that you're staying prayed up, journaling, whatever practices, just to stay close to God, being in nature, also being around the right company, your soul tribe, keeping your vibration high. This is going to be of the highest importance right now. while you're executing these ideas, accomplishing these goals, you want to be around people who bring you joy, who make you laugh, create positive situations. Also make sure that the people that you're bringing into your home are of the highest vibration. Your home should feel like a sanctuary. Your home should feel like an altar in itself, and that's not to say to make your home like a physical offer with like offerings to your ancestors and everything. It means like every piece of your home feels abundant. Your home is organized. Your home is clean. Your home is a reflection of you. It's filled with the things that raise your vibration. Plants, flowers, just the things that you love and the energy that you love. That's very important right now. If you Earth Angel is coming up. You are Earth Angel. If there's a situation around your home that you've been praying for change, something is happening in the matter of days for some and weeks for others. We got see the world here. So you could be being guided to travel. Capricorn placements may be significant. Pisces placements, Cancer placements, Leo placements, water signs in general, Scorpio placements. You may be seeing the world this summer, learning something new. Start planning around this. 17 is significant. 17. I think I said that at the beginning. We got receiving assistance in the matter of hours for some. Capricorn is showing up again. This is also the energy of you working diligently towards your goals and then giving the outcome to God. We got next 3 days. We got new moon. You are safe. Scorpio, Sagittarius. And we get just one more card. If this is resonating for you, you can book a personal reading linked in the description box. We got February. So something was significant about February. You could be an Aquarius or a Pisces. There is a new moon coming up on the 27th. We saw that 27 was significant early in the reading. This could be when you're receiving the assistance as well, or just the energy of the new moon is bringing in this new beginning for you, where you're able to execute these goals that you have. You're receiving the assistance to execute these goals. Don't be afraid to execute them. I just want to clarify February before we go. More on February, Divine Spirit. So February could have been the month where, February is when you really completed this cycle of the mind, knowing what you can accomplish and attracting it and taking action. So you completed a cycle in February, and now things are manifesting in the physical realm. Okay, guys, that is your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will talk soon. Bye.